Welcome back to The Explainer, everyone. If you're the kind of focused learner who just absolutely loves breaking down information right to its core, well, you are exactly in the right place today. We've got a truly unique explainer lined up for you. We're going to analyze a piece of source text that is, get this, exactly 9 words long. Yep, just 9 words. But man, these aren't just any 9 words. They actually represent this fascinating little artifact of our modern digital age. It's like a perfect distillation of what millions of creators out there are hunting for every single day. Okay, let's dive into this.
And here it is, the exact source text we are analyzing today. Top 5 AI free generate video and audio. Read it again. It's literally the ultimate modern creator's promise, right? It almost reads like a secret code, like a desperately typed late-night search query just hoping to unlock the magic of the internet. Now, we aren't going to look outside this source material today. Instead, we're going to look really closely at it. We're tearing apart the anatomy of this exact phrase to understand why it holds so much power.
So ask yourself this: why this exact phrase? Why does this specific sequence of words perfectly capture the ultimate demand of today's digital landscape? Well, it's because this isn't just a sentence, it's practically a mirror reflecting human desire in the technology era. Think about it. We want quality, we want it curated, we want it for multiple mediums, and we want it without any barriers whatsoever. By doing a meta deconstruction of the words themselves, we can actually see the blueprint of exactly what the market is desperately seeking right now.
So the crucial point is how this text specifically unites 2 massively desired concepts: zero cost and automated creation. Just think about the words free generate. In the traditional world of content creation, you usually have to pick a lane. You can have something for free, sure, but it takes literally all of your time to make. Or you can have something generated really quickly, but you're going to pay a hefty premium for it. But this source text, it bridges those 2 opposing forces. It promises the absolute pinnacle of efficiency, something created for you at absolutely zero cost to you.
But it doesn't stop at just generating some generic run-of-the-mill content. Let's look at the 2 distinct mediums explicitly promised here: video and audio. The text targets both visual and sonic creators simultaneously. Video generation, as we know, implies complex visual rendering, motion, scene creation, the whole shebang. Audio generation implies voice, music, or high-quality sound effects. By packing both of these massive, incredibly resource-heavy mediums into one single string of text, it elevates the promise from just a simple tool to a complete, full-blown multimedia production studio.
Of course, none of this would be even remotely believable without a mechanism to make it happen. And this brilliantly illustrates how just 2 letters carry the entire weight of the sentence's promise: AI, artificial intelligence. That's the technological engine explicitly cited in our source. Think about it. Without the letters AI, the phrase free generate video and audio just sounds like a total scam, or, literal magic. But the second you inject AI into the phrase, it suddenly becomes completely grounded in modern technological reality. AI is the bridge that makes the impossible seem entirely possible to whoever is reading or typing this text.
Okay, now let's jump back and look at the very beginning of the text, top 5. This leverages a classic psychological hook. We all know the internet listicle format, right? It instantly builds authority and anticipation. When you see top 5, it strongly implies that someone else has already done the hard work for you. They've waded through the endless sea of mediocre tools out there and curated only the absolute best of the best. It promises to save you time and deliver immediate value. And that sets the stage perfectly for what comes next.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the sheer suspense built into that number 5. The stage is totally set. We have the promise of AI, the magic of free generation, the complete package of video and audio, all wrapped up and curated into this elite list. The expectation is at a fever pitch right now. You can almost feel the drum roll happening in your head. You're ready for the definitive ranking. You are totally ready to see the tools that are going to change your creative life forever.
And the source text just abruptly ends here. Yeah, no, your eyes aren't deceiving you. There are absolutely no tools actually listed in our source material. Our magnificent 9-word text provides exactly 0 examples. It is a total cliffhanger. And honestly, it's brilliantly funny in its own way because this 9-word phrase perfectly mirrors the whole hype versus reality nature of the internet today. We are constantly sold the promise of the ultimate curated list, only to find out the list doesn't even exist yet.
So, let's just quickly summarize the wonderful irony of the exact text we received today. It promises a top 5 ranking. It highlights cutting-edge AI technology. It targets the holy grail of free generate capabilities. It covers both of those complex mediums, video and audio. And ultimately, it delivers exactly 0 actual tools. It reads exactly like a desperate late-night search query frantically typed into a browser, rather than the answer itself. Actually, it's kind of like a map to a treasure that hasn't even been buried yet.
Which leads us to our final thought for today's explainer. In a world constantly promising free AI generation, are the tools themselves missing, or is the search the real product? Are we all so captivated by the idea of the top 5 that we don't even realize the promise itself is what's keeping us clicking? It's a really fascinating way to look at how we consume information and hype in the AI age. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into 9 very telling words. Keep learning, keep questioning, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.